Storm in the northern hemisphere led to some incredible pictures from across the country. What you're seeing now is a time lapse from Wisconsin of the northern lights produced by that solar storm. But the northern lights didn't stay exclusively up north. They were seen as far south as Key Largo here in Florida. These images are from Baker County. Some residents were without power from Friday morning's storm, but they were treated to an extremely clear sky. And shout out to our First Coast weather watchers getting some awesome shots of the lights in and around the First Coast. So let's bring in meteorologist Robert Speta. Robert, we understand this was labeled as a extreme geomagnetic storm. What exactly does that mean and how rare is that?
Yeah, right. It sounds like you just kind of made up a word there, Rich. Extreme geomagnetic storm. But this is real. And, you know, it happens on occasion anytime we get a CME, a coronal mass ejection out of the sun, heads towards the earth. But this one, you had to, I took this photo, by the way. I put my drone up and I shot out to the north. I saw the pink and I was like, oh my goodness. And literally just started like almost cried at one point. I was so amazed by this. Neighbors came out, all shared this together last night. Reality is, this is a once-in-a-lifetime event for the First Coast. The last time it was seen here faintly was back in 1989, and prior to that, you have to go all the way back to the Aurora Blitz in 1941. Wow, and it's just amazing, some of these shots. It was visible. These are not just long exposure. A few of these are, but it was visible to the naked eye last night. I was able to see it in town. I've seen some people out in the Hastings area, even as far south as Okeechobee, in those really dark, you don't have any light pollution or anything. They were able to see just amazing, amazing lights here last night. Absolutely incredible. Tonight's possible again. The skies will be clear, and we are still under that geomagnetic storm watch. Wow. All right. You know what? We had those clear skies. The reason is yesterday we had those storms that pushed through all down towards south, and I can't skip past this. Yesterday was an eventful day in the morning, too. We had nasty weather. Metro Park right across the street from Everbank Stadium here. 73-mile-per-hour winds were reported. Of course, widespread damage as far as downed trees. We did have damage to homes. Rich was just out there in Columbia County yesterday at a home where it got almost split in half from a tree there. Yeah, today it's a lot clearer, a lot calmer. Temperatures in the 60s to low 70s, and it's going to warm up into the low 80s this afternoon with partly cloudy skies out there. So no real problem as far as rainfall today as that high pressure settles in. George Strait's going to be playing over there at Everbank Stadium, and yeah, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. So good to be a Cowboy, right, at 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and after you're all done there, that color in the west, maybe color in the north, for you, because there is that potential of that aurora kind of kicking back in tonight. So after you get done with the concert, look towards the north. So after sunset, you might get lucky. All right, here's a look as we go ahead through today. On and off clouds, fresh air in the forecast, a high about 86 degrees. Tomorrow for Mother's Day, also looking really nice. If you want to take mom out, it's going to be perfect conditions for that. Temperatures in the mid-80s. Starting off kind of cool and fresh, but at least it stays on the dry side. Before rain returns Monday over towards Tuesday, even into Friday as well into the evening. But with that, we're going to have stationary boundary linger overhead. It's going to be just towards our north, actually, and that's going to produce some rather warm temperatures.